show y'all what we're gonna do here. I'm gonna clip these and use this wire to wrap around and attach to itself. So there's one thing I didn't think about. I should have rolled it out before tying it on, because this is a pain. Alright, well, fencing is in place. We are going to now Google how tight we need to stretch it, and we'll go from there. How tight do you stretch a fence? Then again, I have no way of measuring this. Alright, I'll just wing it. The fence is officially tight, and I'll show you how I know the fence is as tight as I can get it. That was sliding. All right, so I got this fencing done as far as getting it stretched and attached to pole and pole. Now I need to attach it to each T-post with little clips that I have. Here is one of those T-post clips, and the fencing wire will be going like this. So you'll come around the T-post and go over on one hook, and then the other is also over, but then you come from beneath and you wrap it under to where if this was bent all the way down, then it's just completely locked in to that T-post. So those are really, really handy and super strong. Y'all saw how I rolled out the fence on the front fence, and that took me a long time by hand. So I'm going to try to devise up a plan to where I can drag this thing and roll it out, but we'll see if it works. I'm kind of proud of that. That's 330 feet of stretched fence in like 2 minutes. And the last time by hand, that was a mistake. All right, got the corner all tied up. And we got a storm rolling in, so I better hurry up. Now it's time to stretch this thing. All right, well, this is the back fence. The back fence is done now. I've got it stretched and tied to all the T-posts. I spared y'all a lot of that because it's a lot of just twisting wires and tying the T-posts and fence together. Back fence is done. Front fence is also done. Let's go take a look at that. All right, so the front fence is also completely done. I even got my barbed wire strand up at the top. There's one thing that I didn't get on video, and that is this piece right here. Now, when we had drawn it up, our idea was to have short pole, long pole, and then another long pole really close to this square tubing. And when I showed my father-in-law, he was like, why do you want to do that? I don't know, there was some purpose whenever I was drawing up the plans for it. There was a purpose for it, but I don't remember what it is. And so I thought on it for a day and I still couldn't remember what it was. So I was like, yeah, that's stupid. We don't need that. So we did without it. Then when I got out here with the tractor to stretch the fence, I realized I needed to tie to that post once I was done stretching. And that was the reason that post was going to be there. But we didn't do it. So I tied to this post, but then I had a huge wide open area with no fencing. So I ran down to the hardware store and I grabbed this. It's a lot thicker gauged and it's also galvanized, so it's not going to rust. But I ground all the nice fresh paint off around here. I cut it to size and then just tacked that in real quick. So that's welded up. It's super strong, which is good. It's nice to have the stronger fencing up next to the gate. So right now, all we lack is the gate. That's going to be our next project. If y'all watched our live stream, we just installed these as well. But they did a good job of just finishing up the top of those without looking gaudy. I thought it was going to be a really obvious light if I was to put any lights up there, but they're pretty simple. They just kind of, I don't know, they cap it off real nice. I'm very happy with it. I still need to come down and paint these. And I also need to figure out, this is one more problem. So one more thing about not having that extra post here is I was not able to stretch my barbed wire any further because I need it to go to probably like right here. I will get an eyelet. I'll drill a hole here, put a little eye, or maybe just weld a chain link on there or something. But I need to stretch one more length of barbed wire across that. And then the gate is all we lack after that. So as soon as we get the gate done, this whole area is going to be done, and it will be completely fenced off to where once we get some goats, we can have them just running loose, as well as the kids. Once the kids get a little bit older, they'll be able to just go outside and I won't have to worry about them going and playing in traffic. Not that there's much traffic out here, but that's definitely a concern of mine. And as soon as that gate is done, I'll be worry-free. I know there was a lot of work at the end of the fencing videos that I didn't really do. If I calculated it up, I would have done 400. Did y'all want to watch me twist a wire 400 times? The fence is done. Gate will be next, but gate's gonna cost a little bit of money, so we're gonna start collecting pennies in a jar for that. And I've got some wood projects coming up this next week, so we'll be working on that. I appreciate y'all watching that live stream the other day. That was really fun for me, and I hope that it was for y'all as well. I'm not gonna slow down on the movies at all. I'm probably gonna pick up on the movies because very soon things are gonna slow down, get a little more comfortable for us, and I'll start pumping out some projects here for y'all and for us. We need a lot of furniture done, and so we're just gonna hit it hard and have fun with it as well. But y'all have a good rest of your day, and we will see you on the next project. So as I'm summing up these fencing videos and getting all this editing done, I realized that I did need to shout out to Mike and Jenny at the Pratt family homestead for putting up their horse fence video. I used it for a lot of my research, not only on tractors, but also digging the fence and problems that I would run into. So that helped me quite a bit. So big shout out to Mike and Jenny at the Pratt family homestead. I have a link to their YouTube channel in the description below. They showed me that not only would this old tractor get the work done, but they showed me how to do it and how to overcome some of those obstacles that you might run into. So go check them out. Super nice family. Barely know them, already love them. So thank you guys, and thank y'all for watching, and I hope y'all like this part 3 summing up the fence videos. Oh, we also built this. Hello.
Hey, hello. Look at the camera, little man.
Say bye. Bye. We will see y'all on the next project.